is in the right shape and is ready for it. So this is the Garden Claw Cultivator by the Grouchy Gardener. My dear friend Rachel Pavis is here. It's $21. Rachel, what are we seeing in this video before we come back?
Oh, I love this. So what they're doing is they're actually cultivating the soil, or prepping it to get ready to do some planting, because you need to turn the soil over to get really the maximum benefit from it. There you can see they're getting ready to plant some bulbs there, so they're pulling out some dirt. And what I love about this is you're seeing this being used outside in the real world.
Right.
I have it here with some potting soil, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to show you exactly how this works, but you can use this. This is called the Garden Claw by the Grouchy Gardener. And the Grouchy Gardener, they're a UK-based company, and it's landscapers who decided that they really had a need for some tools that they weren't able to find in the industry. So they worked with innovators in the industry to create some tools that they knew would work for your everyday gardener.
Let me introduce Rachel Pavis. We're on the colors right now, so you're looking at the orange, the blue, the green. And those are available to you for that 2 easy payments of $10.50. But Rachel is actually one of our experts when it comes to garden and home and getting it together, and accessories that help make our house a home. Great seasonal ideas. So this is a seasonal idea because we're thinking about our gardens right now.
Absolutely.
And instead of being on my hands and knees, is that right? What am I giving up if I get this?
Right, exactly. That's the beauty of it, is it has this nice long handle. This is 34.5 inches long, and you can see that at the base you have these really sharp tines, and then this is what does all the work for you. You press this down into the dirt, and then it's going to loosen and dig it as you turn and twist it. And on the handle there, let me show you, it actually has a rubber grip on the handle. It's ergonomically designed, so you can see that it's really well done. It has nice curves to it, curves where it needs to curve to do the work for you.
Wow. First of all, it feels great going in the soil.
Yes.
So 4 dozen green, 2 dozen blue. Need to say that right off the top because we are very limited, obviously, and we also have the orange. It feels good in my hand.
Red, but it is kind of an orangey red.
Sorry, it is red.
Okay, that's why
I love that. Thank you. No, it is red, and the item number is M57621. And you order and let us know how many you want us to send out to you or where you want them to go. Think of every single garden. Does every single gardener need this?
Absolutely. There's so many different things that you can use this for. You can use this also for picking up apples and pine cones in your yard, but you can use this to get the roots, that deep taproot that you see if you have thistle, or if you have, there you've seen the apple.
Whoa.
Yeah,
cool.
Because it has really sharp tines on it. You can use it to loosen that dirt. You and I were talking earlier about how some people put the spikes on their shoes and walk around to aerate their yard. You're seeing someone here, they're aerating the garden, or they're creating plugs to go ahead and plant some new plantings. It's lots of different ways that you can use this tool, because it's just such a great one for digging and using in your garden.
You can put this on 3 months of easy pay if you use your Q card, so that would be like $7 to get it home. Use 2 easy payments of any one of 7 major credit cards. But I love the idea, Rachel, of not actually getting down on my hands and knees.
Well, isn't that the best too? I think that is absolutely really great, that it stops you from having to do that. And because these are so sharp, this is made out of steel, all steel construction, so I can actually use this in the stones too. And sometimes if you have stones, you'll get weeds that pop up through there.
Yes.
But you can see this digs right in with really no force at all. It goes, you give it a little twist, and you can get right down in there very easily.
So when we say getting rid of weeds, well, does this handle like dandelion weeds and that sort of thing?
So here's another weed right here.
Okay.
I'll show you how I just go ahead, and you want to just stab it, give it a twist, and then it picks it up. Gets it out of the way.
Yep, and then that's how you do it. And of course, this is a facsimile of real life. We've got video that shows the soil is a little bit more together, a little bit tougher out there in real life.
Like in reality.
And this is 2 easy payments of $10.50. The red, the one that Rachel has in her hand, is the one that we've got the most of, but the blue and the green, super, super duper limited. So don't wait on that. And last call now. So down to a dozen each in your green and your blue, and then we finally have your red. M57621 is the item number that you're ordering for. The reason you get this now is that, frankly, you'll have it when you need it. So when all of a sudden the weather breaks and you're ready to get out there and garden, you've got the tool to do it.
Exactly.
Thanks, Rach.
Thanks,
I
great to see
appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks for having me.
So Sean Pickford is going to join me in 2 seconds because we are talking about gardening, and we're also talking about getting ready to garden, preparing the yard to do that. We need to trim, we need to prune, we need to manicure, and